Hey everyone, welcome back to the Central PA Property Talk podcast from 717 Homebuyers in Lancaster, PA. I'm Brian and I'm here with my business partner Chris. Today we want to share a story that really shows why we do what we do. Chris, tell them about a typical foreclosure situation we work with, like Stan Naiseth.
Thanks, Brian. So Stan called us last month, and man, this guy was in a tough spot. He's a hardworking guy from Lancaster, been in his house for about 8 years, but he lost his job during the pandemic and just couldn't recover financially, as hard as he tried. He was more than 3 months behind on his mortgage, and the bank had already started foreclosure proceedings.
Just to be clear for our listeners, Stan Naiseth isn't his real name. We always protect our clients' privacy. But this story is so similar to dozens of conversations we've had over the years that we really wanted to share it. It's a perfect example of the tough decisions homeowners face when they're in distress. And when he called us, you could hear the stress in his voice. The house needed work, too. The roof had some issues. The basement had water damage. And honestly, after months of financial stress, he just didn't have the energy or money to deal with repairs and staging for a traditional sale.
Exactly. So Stan was facing several major decisions, and we walked him through each one. First question he was asking us was, should I try to catch up on those missed payments or just sell the house? With his current income situation, catching up wasn't realistic. And every day he waited, more fees and interest piled on.
The second big decision and question he had was, do I list with a traditional realtor or sell to a cash buyer like 717 Homebuyers in Lancaster? Now, there's nothing wrong with realtors, but Stan's timeline was critical. A traditional sale could take 3 to 6 months, and he had maybe 6 weeks before the foreclosure auction. The third decision really hit home for him. He was wondering, should I spend money I don't have fixing up the house or sell it as is? We explained that with us, he wouldn't need to paint a single wall or replace that leaky roof. We buy houses in any condition, and we actually prefer to handle the repairs ourselves. Decision 4 was about timing. He was wondering, should I wait and hope the market gets better or sell immediately? We showed him that in his situation, waiting was actually costing him money every day in late fees, and the foreclosure on his credit would hurt him for years, not to mention taxes and insurance costs piling up.
The fifth decision was whether to deal with multiple potential buyers and all that uncertainty, or do I work with one trusted company? We explained how we're not just investors, we're Lancaster locals who've been helping families in tough situations for many, many years and have great reviews and are trusted locally. We explained that sellers should always look at local reviews to avoid scam homebuyers. And the final decision he was facing was, do I try to navigate all the legal and financial complexity myself? Or do I let a trusted homebuyer company like 717 Homebuyers in Lancaster handle it? Between the foreclosure paperwork, title issues, and coordinating with his bank, Stan was overwhelmed. We told him, this is what we do every day. Let us handle the headaches.
So why did Stan ultimately choose us? First, we gave him a fair cash offer based on the current market value, even with the needed repairs. We didn't pressure him to sign in 48 hours or else. Second, we guaranteed a closing date that would stop the foreclosure. We closed in just 18 days. Third, he didn't pay any realtor commissions or closing costs.
But I think what really sealed it was when we met him at the house and explained that he could leave everything behind. His furniture, old appliances, even moldy stuff in the basement. We handle all of that. For someone dealing with foreclosure stress, that's huge.
The result? Stan walked away with enough money to get into a smaller place he could afford, his credit was saved from foreclosure, and he told us the stress just melted away once we took over. He's actually referred 2 neighbors to us since then. If you find yourself in a tough spot with debt or foreclosure, we are happy to offer some advice and a no-pressure fair offer. Just call our team at 717 Homebuyers here in Lancaster or anywhere in Central PA at 717-321-SOLD.
Did you say 717-321-SOLD? That's pretty easy to remember.
Well, until next time, thanks for listening to the Central PA Property Talk podcast from 717 Home Buyers in Lancaster. Subscribe, follow, and listen again soon. Now go make it a great day.